What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. This is why you need to be subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss out on this type of information. Easy money in the markets just by staying down for the come up. Now, this is another Volti update, but first I gotta say, check the links in the description section of this video. I got free resources down there for y'all, stocks and cryptocurrency, for those just beginning on their investing journey. Also, I got 3 courses available. Stay tuned to the end of this video and I'm gonna tell y'all more about it. But we got some exciting news right now. If you see my last VoltiChange video, you obviously been plugged in, you're tuned in to what's going on, and hopefully you were able to follow some of that information. But always remember, this is not financial advice, but connect the dots. Now let's go over take a quick look at the VoltiChange chart, and then we'll look at some things going on the VoltiChange Twitter page. So my last video we did was right here on the 28th. And I told y'all that VoltiChange was likely next in line to receive that pump that we seen from shibainu, doge. Why? Because it's a sympathy play. People, look at other assets that are similar, in nature, and move some of the gains or the profits they see from one token over to the next. So obviously VoltiChange is in line when it comes to shibainu, dogecoin. VoltiChange is one of the top dogs. So since that point, hopefully y'all were able to get that. We were able to see 23.98% gain. So really we can just round that up to about 24%, just from holding less than a week. And look at the levels that we're going out. I told y'all we will be going back to this 8 level. This is exactly where we are right now. Now it's looking like, we want to continue from here and go even further. Let's take a look where the chart is telling us that prices are likely to hit. So we'll just mark off a few resistance areas starting off. So we got one right there, another right there, another there. And we got one more right up there before we, are back at this September 10th level, before we're back in those 13s. And one about there. So our next target area that, we may see resistance at is that 8-9 level, right before we flip over to the 9s. And then after that, we got that 97 level, approximately, give or take a little bit. And then after that, we got that at that 10,875 mark, and then we got the 11,686 level, and then we got 1370. What is that? 13, approximately, I say 13,757. So those are our key levels. If we break through this level, most likely we'll start to see resistance around this level here. We break through this level, most likely we'll see resistance around this level here. This is certain things you just want to, identify. Now, let's clear up the chart a little bit. I want to make this as easy for, some of y'all to be able to see as possible. So we're on a 1-hour chart right now. So we'll leave that one right there. Let's pull out a few of our indicators. First off, I want to look at our VWAP, volume weighted average price. Okay, so we got the VWAP out. Usually you want to look at the VWAP on, an intraday chart, more like a 1 hour, 15 minute, even a 4 hour you can use. But I like to look at the VWAP on the 1 hour chart. So we can take this 23% off right there and try to, get a closer look where we're trading. So right now, VoltiChange is officially textbook in that uptrend. Now, of course, we can just look at the, we can just eyeball the chart and see that the trend is moving up, but we can also see that we're trading above this VWAP line. We know that when the candlesticks are above this blue line here, that signals that the price is in an uptrend, and it's likely to, continue the trend. Now, let's also take a look at, our moving average. So we got the moving average up. Let's look at our 200-day. So VoltiChange is absolutely bullish right now, y'all. So let's take a look at this. We're trading above the VWAP, one confirmation. We're trading above the 200 moving day average, which is a strong signal for traditional investors that the price is in an uptrend or that it has found support and will likely continue to move up. Now, could it pull back to test some of these areas around that 7-8 level? Yes, absolutely possible. Could it test even this 7,000 level? Yes, it is absolutely possible. But we know that for the meantime, we are in an upwards trend and the trend is strong. So also I want to look at our RSI, relative strength index. So we can see it's right now trading at a 60. We know 70 and above is considered overbought. 35 and below is considered oversold. So right now, VoltiChange is, even though we're pushing up at these prices, we're still technically not overbought. We still have some meat on the bone. You know, we still have some room we could push up to these 8-9 levels. That's what I'm expecting, what the chart is looking like right now, you know, especially with all the good news we got coming out. We seen Satoshi hint, you know, that something really, really big is coming. You know, to me, that smells like VoltiChange. We get VoltiChange dropping. I'm gonna just give y'all my VoltiChange price prediction. So we already know we're in an uptrend, likely to continue trading above VWAP, trading above 200-day moving average, looking really, really good. We're not overbought yet, so it's not like, you know, people are just FOMOing just yet. We still got a lot of room for that. We can easily push up to this 8-9 level right there. Let's see. That's a few points from where we are right now. Not too anything too major, but aside from that, I'm looking at these next levels. VoltiChange drops. You know, me personally, I believe we'll be back well over this 13 level. Let's take a look at some previous times before this. Let's go up to the 4-hour chart. That way we get more price action on our field of view. Okay, so now let's look at some price, you know, some major, you know, price targets. Now let's look at some VoltiChange price targets. Now remember, none of this is financial advice. This is financial, you know, education, entertainment, whatever you want to call it, you know, of course, but connect the dots though. But we're on the 4-hour chart right now. VoltiChange could, I can easily see us hitting that 14,326 level, y'all. So from where we are right now, we hit that 14,326 level. That would basically give us 70, I'll say about 78%. So we'll just round that up to 80%. VoltiChange drops, that's an easy 80% gain right there. That's the minimum that I'm looking at right there. Now, if we continue to push past that and we go up to this next level of resistance, that's around 114% gain. And we know that previous areas of resistance becomes, you know, new support levels and vice versa. Old areas of support become new resistance levels. So if we take a look after that first major breakout that we had with VoltiChange, when we get that pullback, we see it find support right around this line here, which is the 17.9 level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we pull up to around that 17.9 level upon the release of VoltiChange. Even, you know, it could even push us up even further. You know, we could really, you know, push around that 22 level. Now that would have to align with several other factors in the market as well. You know, we have to have good news. You know, the overall sentiment in the market would have to be, you know, positive. But this is really, really bullish. I'm very bullish on VoltiChange right now. Obviously, if you don't have none, this is still a very good time to grab some. I usually don't like to buy, you know, on green days. But if you don't have a position, these prices will be cheaper than some of the prices you'll be seeing in the future where you'll wish that you got some. So keep that in mind as well. Let's take a look at Twitter. So we can see some of the things going on with VoltiChange today. I already went through here and checked out a few things. Y'all might have seen me retweet them. But shout out to Jazz keeping everything voted up over here. We got Coin Mummy saying, wait a minute. Is Hubin blood green? I keep hearing about the markets bleeding from these guys back on Earth, and all I see is Volt green. What is your altcoin doing? So look at this, VoltiChange right now. When the rest of the market is having an absolute pullback, VoltiChange was up 11.9% in the last 24 hours. You know, look at the volume. You know, almost $250,000 in volume in the last 24 hours, y'all. So usually that's a good sign of momentum. That's a good sign that it can likely continue to push. So let's go back to the Twitter page again. Shout out to everybody in the Volt community. You can talk for hours about vote. There's only one outcome. It's going to vote. Absolutely. I guarantee, I can't say I guarantee it because it's not financial advice, but I'm betting on it, so if y'all want to bet with me, you know what to do. But also we got the EGT token, one of our Elon Goat token, one of our collaboration projects, is busy planning the delivery event to Elon in Austin. So they created a rocket with a head of Elon Musk on it, and they also got the VoltiChange dog on the trailer as well with the lightning bolts. And they're actually pulling up to Elon Musk's gigafactory to drop this off. This is going to cause, it's already been getting a lot of publicity. The news station was talking about it. We seen the VoltiChange dog on the news. So this is some really good hype generation. We got Crypto Dead with a $200 ETH giveaway, AMA with VoltiChange. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to that. I retweeted that as well. If y'all didn't catch it, you can catch it on my page at DecemberDeMarco. Shout out to Crypto Latina. She says VoltiChange is definitely coming. Connect the dots, y'all. A lot of us are smelling that change, that VoltiChange. 2 new central exchange listings announced today, bringing us to 49 central exchanges and 15 decentralized exchanges. 50,000 plus on-chain holders and a $50 million market cap. Y'all do the math, man. Shout out to Jake holding it down. He says something big is coming for the Vote Army. And then Vatoshi says November 4th, we will be co-hosting a live AMA session together with Garda Wallet. Feel free to drop your comments down below or ask them during the event. We go live at 11 p.m. So let's take a look at some of the questions real quick. Maybe we might be able to answer one or two. Can you check DMs? Let's vote this AMA. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So people are just excited. Here's my question. Please, can you tell us some of the use cases of the token in your platform? What are the uses of this token in your platform and in the market? What are the benefits when buying and holding your tokens for a long period of time? So, Ivory, that's a good question. I just want to drop one major development that we have, and that's VoltiChange. It's about to be released. It is a decentralized exchange which will allow crypto projects to become deflationary projects once they're listed. So it will burn a portion of their tokens. That's very, very bullish for the space. You will see on this Twitter page, the community, asked the community, what's one of the major problems with tokens, and its token supply, was the response. So Vatoshi created a way that any project listed on VoltiChange will be able to become deflationary by burning some of their supply off. Now, in turn, this will also help VoltiChange because VoltiChange will be the native coin of VoltiChange, our decentralized exchange, and it will also, the exchange itself will also burn some of our own tokens. So that's the use case right there. We're making projects in the space deflationary. We're giving value to the rest of the crypto space, which is bullish in general. So hopefully that provides some type of insight. I know the team will go a lot more into depth on the AMA. I might even pull up and possibly be able to join that as well. Jay said our Voted Wednesday live stream returns today with Pablo and Power. Today we look at VoltiChange, Vatoshi to address the community, VoltiChange. So shout out to the fellas for holding it down. Believes Crypto as well. Shout out to him for holding it down. VoltiChange says the voltage is different today. Probably nothing. You just got to connect the dots. See, this is why you got to subscribe, y'all. I'm going to just go on and end it with this. This is why you have to subscribe, because I be letting y'all know before it actually takes place. So you could be one of those people that wait until it actually, moves, and then you can FOMO and chase the candles with, the rest of the market that aren't subscribed and part of the notification game. Or you can just, rock with the channel and, take this ride to the moon with us. But let's see what else we got here. So ATN IREX, VoltiChange gets listed on ATN IREX. So this will be November 10th, 2022, 12 UTC. So just becoming available in more places. Remember, I told y'all about this. The benefit of this is the fact that VoltiChange gets more awareness, access to more holders throughout the space. Remember, Binance, Robinhood, or whatever exchange you may be using, they're not available for everybody in the entire world. Some of these are just United States based. Some of them, work in Australia. Some of them work in the UK. Some of them work in, Asia. But it's good to be on as many exchanges as possible, so that way we get more access to more holders. So CRG, Macro CRG says, vote. There she goes. Textbook breakout, retest, and then blast off. So you seen we got the retest back into this area here, which we already seen. We tested it here, got back into this area here, broke out of it, came back to test it as a support and lifted off. So shout out to Macro CRG on the TA. Definitely looking good right there. I was rolling when I seen this earlier, y'all. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'm gonna show y'all the song. So they playing that song. I don't want to get copyrighted, but this was pretty funny. He went crazy. All right, but Toshi says when you're about to get home, but you hear the voltage is going to kick in. And then he wraps it up right there with saying, good morning, it's coming. So Vatoshi giving y'all heads up. Vatoshi is not just, saying this for no reason. I'm not just connecting these dots for no reason. So I'm going to leave the rest up to y'all, man. But I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. I got 3 courses for the channel. My stock options trading course, which will teach you how to trade stock options Monday through Friday in the market. You can bet, whether the market is going up, whether a certain asset is going down, either or. And there's some other strategies as well. But I also have my crypto one-on-one course, which will give you a well-rounded understanding of cryptocurrency investing for beginners and to that intermediate level. And then we got the technical analysis course, which will teach you how to interpret the data on the charts, teach you how to use these indicators, teach you how to put it all together, teach you how to understand the confirmations, and just, everything you need to know to become a better informed investor. But I'm DecemberDeMarco. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we